retaliation, saying, especially in light of that terrorist attack on New Year's Day, you need a national security team in place immediately. That was, I think, verbatim talking about questions asking if anybody, it's an urgency that we're hearing from Team Trump saying, let's not dilly-dally.
Absolutely. I mean, he's effectively been the president for the last, since November 5th, since the election, because President Biden is in his lame duck period, but also really not capable of managing the country. And so we've seen disaster after disaster during this period. National security, we talk about what happened in New Orleans, but also what's happening with the wildfires now, too. He's got major messes that he needs to clean up. He's got to put a budget together. He needs his cabinet in place to be able to do that. He needs Congress to work with him so that he can work on the border, so that he can work on tax reform for the American people. The issues I brought up on a business basis that people suffered with, they want to see those corrected. Part of that they voted on, but also on security. He needs to get to work.
Anita, before the show, you and I were chatting in the green room, and you were talking about this sort of flurry of executive actions from Biden at the tail end of his presidency, and then basically the retaliation from Trump, which he's been promising to do. And you had a thought on that.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the Biden administration wants him to go out in a blaze of glory with these flurry of executive orders, and Donald Trump will come in and try to reverse them. I don't think that's what the American people want. Look at what's happening in the world. Wars all over the world. Burning down. I think people, they want a peaceful transfer of power, and they want to move forward.
Yeah, we've got a blaze, but not a glory that we're seeing right now. I'm Steve Dusey. I'm Brian Kilney.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.
We will ensure a safe and successful presidential inauguration. Financial system. Good morning, everyone. This is the Chief Senator, Randy Clark, local Madden General Manager. I want to thank the mayor for having us here today with all of our partners. Obviously, a very successful week with the two national security events, and as the mayor and I were discussing earlier, a pretty significant weather event, and these partnerships demonstrated we're working together got us through that, and we look forward to doing that again for the upcoming inauguration. I'm going to take a moment and go through generally some pretty significant service impacts, because I think that's going to be the most impactful for both people visiting the inauguration and local residents. And just highlighting, this is again not Metro's first inauguration, just like all the agencies out here. Our transit police get DC and PD and now us. We feel very confident with the measures we put in place, a lot of preparedness. We have 15 other law enforcement transit police agencies around the country, similar to as Chief Smith mentioned, come in and supplement our workforce. We also have our national guard partners, which we very much appreciate, TSA. So coming from the uniformed personnel to keep people safe. They'll be walking trains, they'll be in platforms, bus areas. The whole idea is to get ahead of something, see something, say something. Lots of uniformed personnel to keep people safe. Additionally, there'll be lots of signage out throughout the system, really explaining to people where they can go, where they can't go. I want to highlight WMATA.com/inauguration for people that are really trying to get some granular information. We'll go through that in a little bit more detail. So as Chief Major said, we did get a request from the Secret Service and the Capitol Police, and we're going to be opening the Metro Rail system. On the red line, we expect 4-minute frequency on the red line, 8 minutes on all the other lines, and the yellow line we're going to extend to Greenbelt, so we can really connect Virginia, Maryland, and DC all together on those lines. There are some significant station closures, though, at the request of Secret Service as well. McPherson Square Station, Federal Triangle, and Smithsonian, those are on the blue, orange, and silver lines. They will all be closed. The green, yellow line, we're going to have Mount Vernon Square. Now, we are going to run service through those stations. That just means people will not be able to enter or exit those stations. We will be running trains through those stations. additional station closures, entrance closures at other times, specifically Farragut West. Half the station will be open, but we will have entrance open. At Metro Center, the same thing. Gallery Place, Judiciary Square, and at Union Station. So there's obviously other events outside of inauguration going on. Again, womata.com/inauguration for those specific things. We'll also be posting everything on social media.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium as the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Brandon Garden and Charles Davis reading from a broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best? That team will win the game.
And he'll be tackled just shy of 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go.
Thank you. I also want to recognize that I've been joined by the city administrator for the district, Kevin Donahue, the director of DC Homeland Security, Clint Osborne, and the deputy mayor for public safety and justice, Lindsay Mejia. So with that, we'll take a few questions. Yes, please introduce yourself. And I think you have a microphone coming.
Thank you. My name is Felicia with Guerreras Americas. I would like to know what is different this year compared to last year. The recent events, security events, bringing new audience and also recently one of the rallies for wrestling league.
Let me ask AJ McCool to address that.
So I would say what's different is we are in a higher threat environment. Yeah, given the
Compared to last year's, what is the difference in comparison to the last inauguration or previous inauguration?
last inauguration. I would say we have a slightly. Yeah, it's like it was.
Go outside. You go outside. Baby, go outside. Come on, baby. Go outside. Come on. Come on.
Goes down. Ray Nitschke came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. Here's Stroud. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. 85 yards. And the Giants need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Julio Jones all alone. Pushes, and he will have a touchdown. Goes 86 yards on the kick return. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Carlson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points.
And so we stay flexible if we see that we need to score this particular checkpoint.
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away.
What's different? We've learned. This is our 5th NSSE this year.
And makes it across the 20 as these guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. They can repeat that in Charles's defense. They were frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Stroud looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Pearson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Oh, the return is Jones. A pretty good punt. 13-yard return. As they take over. Comes this offense to take over for the time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of the team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
The pass is caught by Cade Otten. Still going. And touchdown! Cade Otten, 55 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
Good.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. And the Giants ready to come out now. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You float the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll get only a couple of 22. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Play action. Here's Stroud. Dancing to his left. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the Giants send out their punter now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Jones on the return. And running with power here. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position.
I think he's a dude.
With a 1st and 10 on the
Plus
short
to be
side of
taken
the
is
field.
the security fence. Complex. And we're hopeful that that'll keep any tests getting too close to the capital. And have resources in terms of assistance with law enforcement agencies on
There's
capital
nothing like
grounds
watching rookie effort in the
develop any
NFL. So excited to be there.
disturbance.
They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
There's
I think he may
we
have
have no
proved himself to the
intelligence
point
that
where he's going to get a second here.
Crossing route, and he hits his man. It's Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Receiver downfield. Offense.
personnel.
I don't
Second,
care.
the lead officer will be closest to the ground.
Yeah, you only get a
That was
1-yard
big,
buffer
but hey.
from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Just give them fair due.
Looking
This
to
is a
throw,
goal around
Young.
time. We have 2 groups.
And Wilson with it, complete. And
Mr.
they
Schmidt
move
gives
this
them
all the way
mitigated
down
minutes
to
that
the
we
9. A very solid gain of 27.
Because of some of the sentiments back in 2020 and
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7.
Two different opinions with respect to what was happening with George Floyd.
Let's go now.
Today with respect to Fourth Amendment and with respect to how we engage with the
Throwing,
community.
Young.
I think we have come a long way
And it's
with bridging the
caught.
gap
Touchdown.
between
Cade Otten.
residents and
2
even
catches, 2 touchdowns here so
here in the
far.
city.
And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Protests all the time. But when it comes to violating
Carlson's
the
extra
law, we're
point
just
up and good. And it's now 21-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And Cade Otten capped things off for the touchdown grab.
Destroying businesses. We want people to come into our city. I think we train
Now Carlson the touchdown. Carlson this one away.
on Fourth Amendment.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only
Officer
able to
brought
get
them
this to
into
the
our
19, so
police
probably not to get a touchback. Folks, it's that
So I
time of year. The
think we're
$1
very
million
prepared to deal with
MCS
any Fourth
playoffs
Amendment issues that may
broadcasts
arise.
are ready to get rolling. Tune into the EA Madden NFL Twitch channel at 6 Eastern on January 21st, 22nd, and 29th to find out who will outlast the others and square off in the $250,000 Madden Bowl, taking place on Friday night, February the 7th.
That was Ronnie Lott on the safety blitz as he gets the sack.
No, you didn't know what to do? Big?
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Stroud to throw it.
Over the middle, it's complete.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Now Stroud. Eluding the pressure right.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Oh, good. Oh, I see.
Yards.
And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle.
Please be onside.
Touchdown at 21-14.
He done. No. Okay.
We embrace
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
Yes. That was the last one.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. One more go for this offense in the first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Do you want to keep
On play action, Young
Looking deep for Julio.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the offense will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Right in the inauguration, as long as nothing else transpires beyond that, they be
So
anticipating.
barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. It's Young off play action. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big ones. Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field in the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come,
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Michael Wilson,
71 yards.
and they are able to add on to their advantage.
I didn't get my medal yesterday. We are concerned that that was. Yes.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and the lead now up to 14.
As you say, that your
Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Giants offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in the line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the... Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
Ready.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. James Cook, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. This pass complete to Higgins. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Here we go.
And Stroud now to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Over the middle, complete. That's Pearson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week. Back now here on EA Sports as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter.
Get it!
Young. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Cook able to escape, shoves him aside. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Carlson on for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. And New York set to take the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. Now inside the 25. T. Higgins. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. T. Higgins. 82 yards. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now a give running right. It's Cook. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 99 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Cook will take it in. Touchdown. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And possession switching back to the New York Giants. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, so there was...